Canterbury led out by their skipper George Papanis. This is the full team. Greg Brentnell, Chris Anderson, Chris Mortimer, Peter Mortimer, Steve Gearin, Gary Hughes, Steve Mortimer, Mark Hughes, Stephen Folkes, Peter Casillas, John Coveney, George Papanis and Jeff Robinson. Coach Ted Glossop. St George led out by their skipper. And here's the full side. Brian Johnson, Michelle Sorodimi, Graham Quinn, Michael Beattie, Brian Johnston, Tony Trudgett, Steve Morris, Brad Buchanan, Graham Wing, George Grant, Craig Young, Captain John Dowling, Pat Jarvis, Coach Roy Masters. The referee, Mr. John Gosha. Canterbury running from right to left. Barry Ross on the sideline.
Yes, well, the wind's favouring St George. Quite a strong nor'easter and very, very hot conditions. Not quite as hot as last week, but already in the two minor grade games today, 88 points have been scored, and this shows how hard it is for the defence.
All right, a change of possession. Canterbury in with the ball, and the referee is calling out
Pat Jarvis.
Just their side of halfway, Canterbury. Robinson. Oh! Literally like a wounded buffalo. Graham Wynn, there's a fight on now. Robinson's down on the ground here. It's developing into an all-in. Papanis and Dowling are having a go at it. On the right. Still going on the right. The referee having a great deal of trouble controlling it. Graham Quinn there having to be separated from, I think, Stephen Folkes. Now here's Robinson in the charge. Did lift his knee slightly. Wynn came in with a overhead swing. Dowling's been given 10 minutes. George Papanis has been given 10 minutes. Gary Hughes, Mark Hughes. Jarvis, good tackle. Gary Hughes, Robinson. George Grant stood his ground. Robinson's over the top of him. Steve Mortimer, little chip through. Johnson can't get to it. It's a try. Mortimer has come up, picked up the dregs of the error from Johnson and scored the first tie for Canterbury Bankstown. See it again. Papanis will have completed his, well, they will have completed the stitching and his head, Coveney. Great kick, left footer from Mark Hughes. And that's again, tactically, territorially, touch judge in.
Yes, well, there was an incident between Young and Coveney then, and after they played the ball and you were following the ball, Rex Coveney attempted to punch Young and then hold his arm. He's holding it now. I don't know whether it's a bite he's claiming.
Or puts them back on attack.
Excellent kick.
We'll see a replay of this game next Sunday morning. Just preceding Sports World, which starts at 10:30 and goes through to 1. Complete comprehensive coverage of all sport with a large segment devoted to rugby league. Brentnell, dummy. Got the pass to Peter Mortimer, but he was tackled straight away. Papanis, Gary Hughes, spreading out to Casillas. Through. Wholehearted player. Papanis. Coveney. Last tackle coming up. Now they've got a couple of moves. Watch for Brentnell, the fullback, to come into a move here. It's for a kick. Oh, he's got it! Brentnell's taken the ball out of Johnson's hands and scored a try beside the post. Oh, an unbelievable leap. Incredible leap, 10-0 with a kick in front to follow. See it again. Morris. Brad Buchanan. St George resorting just to bashing and barging here in these situations. I don't know what's wrong with 2 points at this stage. Morris. Still going. Strong little fella. They've got him hung up over the line now. Pushing back 2 metres. All those players in front of the goal line were offside there. Ball on the ground. Atrocious pass.
Right winger Brian Johnson over in the middle of his centres.
Craig Young. Craig Young. Oh, and he's dropped the ball over the line. See it again. Actually got over the line and dropped it. It was a good...
It's tight here, it's tight.
Chris Anderson. Paponis. Coveney. Paponis. Switch a player back across the ruck to Folkes. Unloads nicely to Mortimer, then to Gary Hughes. Peter, Mortimer back inside of his brother Chris. He's cut them wide open. Going hard for the corner. He's got support, gives it to Gearin. Gearin may go on with it. He gives the pass to Mortimer. Steve, and he's in for a try right underneath the post. Out of the blue, a marvellous try. A beautiful bit of combination between Chris and Peter Mortimer.
And there's the attendance today, 16,195.
Yes, I was 195 out. Dowling, only 2 metres away. Can St George get a try and get back into this game? 17-0 they trial. George Grant. Dowling could be in. Craig Young says he is. The referee says he is. Let's have a look at the touchdown. So Dowling comes up with the first blood to St George, and not before time. One in 18. Dowling, Young, Trudgett, crisscross move from the tap. 9 yards out. Dowling, Wynn. Buchanan came on the burst. Dowling looking for his second. Buchanan, Craig Young nicely back on the inside. Oh, that was close thing to win. Great tackle by Baker, was it?
No, Stephen Folkes.
Folkes. There's a try, Sorodoni. The defence just opened up there a little bit. Canterbury 17, St George 6. We've had 20. With unofficial time of 10 minutes to go. Morris. He's had precious few opportunities today. There's a bust right up the middle by Jarvis. He could run and score here. He's going to... No! He's lost the ball. Lost it backwards, and it's a try now. There was no knock on. When he was tackled, it was finally knocked backwards, and Paponis arguing the toss about that. But Bugden's the man that comes... Safe football. That means no mistakes. Trudgett. St George all in a bunch. Jarvis again getting his body through the tackle. He's done pretty well in the last 10 minutes. Craig Young. Buchanan. Nice throwing their arms in the air there, wanting the pass. Craig Young belting along. Oh, there's a try to Jansen, easy. And Craig Young's opened it right up for that one. A funny ball game, this one. Canterbury 17. St George 4. Our time. Need some calm heads out there at the moment from both sides. Be held to pay if St George get up. There's the hooter in the background. That's the end of the section. So a valiant effort by St George's, failed by only 2 points. Canterbury failing, not failing, Canterbury visibly wilting in the last 15 minutes of this game. So Canterbury 17, St George 14. Our award winner today, among many good individual performances, was Peter Casillas, the Canterbury Bankstown second rower, who I thought was quite outstanding in the context that he just gave a magnificent 100% performance in both attack and defence, and a very, very worthy winner of the award for today. Results of the other matches in today's round: Canterbury 17, St George 14.